I'm Darren McGrady, former chef to the Queen, Princess Diana, Prince William and Prince Harry. It's Cinco de Mayo and today I'm making green chili chicken enchiladas. Before I start cooking, I want to do a huge shout out to every one of you that subscribed to my channel. We've only been going a few weeks and already over 17,000 subscribers. That's incredible and I can't thank you enough. And all the comments below, I read every one. I promise you I do. Some funny ones, some not so funny ones, but I do read them. I can't reply to them all, but I try to. One of my favorite ones was someone on there that put, Darren McGrady, that chef, it reminds me the way he talks of Peppa Pig's dad. Peppa Pig's dad. Oh my gosh. Let's get cooking. Enchiladas in Mexico are actually a street food. You'll see the street vendors in Mexico City selling tortillas rolled and dipped in either a green chili sauce or a red chili sauce. Sometimes then they'll fold them and a little cheese in there or something. But for us, the rest of the world, especially here where I am in Texas, we have this sort of Tex-Mex version of enchiladas. And we fill them with anything from cheese, beans, black beans, chicken. Often, the green chili sauce will be mixed with a little chicken soup and it becomes more of a casserole than the enchiladas. When I'm making the enchiladas, what I try to do first is to soften the tortillas. Now, you can actually just pop them in the oven or in the microwave just to warm them, let them soften. But when I was in Mexico, this is the way they were doing them. I came home, tried it, and this is my new favorite way of doing them. So, a little oil, corn oil in the pan, get it hot, and then just toss them over. Don't worry, we're going to dry that oil off afterwards. Once my corn tortillas are softened, I'll leave them to cool down and then I can start working on the fillings. I've got a chicken. You can roast your own chicken if you want, but you know, we're still in a self-isolation and lockdown and we can't go to all the different stores. So I've got a store-bought roast chicken and this is perfect for this because it pulls apart really well. When you're doing chicken, you don't even need a knife to portion it. It's 4 straight pulls. Let me show you. The first one, you take the leg and you just pull down to the bottom and take that part off. Next, you do the same with the other leg. Pull that down and take that leg off. After that, you go around here, push your 2 thumbs into the center and pull them apart. The breast just tears away nicely. You've got a clean bone and the breast meat is all here. And then you do the same with the other side. Straight through, no cutting, beautiful clean cartilage there. And then underneath, the best part of the chicken completely, what we call the oyster. This little piece here never actually makes it into the food. That's for the chef to eat. And another one there. The 2 oysters, a nice clean cartilage. All we've got left there now is some bones, which we can, if we want to, make a little soup with. Once we've got all the meat off the chicken and there's no bones and there's no fat and no skin, then we'll just start pulling the chicken into little pieces, nice little strands that then will go into the chicken enchiladas. This pulled chicken in there, but I also like to add black beans in mine too. And so I do a combination of black beans and garlic and cilantro. Mix all that together, blend it all together, and then the cheese I use is actually mozzarella cheese to bite into these, and that mozzarella cheese, I guess it's probably more Tex-Mex, Italian maybe, with the cheese in there, but they're so good. Once I've got the chicken, then I can start my black beans. And I've got 2 cans of black beans. I'm going to put them into the food processor. And into there I'm going to add some cilantro. Then a little garlic. Salt and pepper. And finally, some lime juice. When you're cutting limes, the seeds are actually right down the very center. So instead of cutting right in half, where you're going to get the seeds in there, if you cut them on the side, you don't get any seeds at all. The seeds are all in the center, down the middle here. Now we can just squeeze those and not worry about any seeds going in there. Next, I'm going to pulse them. You can do them really fine if you want to and make them really smooth, but I just like to pulse them and get a little texture in there, so there's little chunky pieces. Now I've got my fillings made, I've got my mozzarella cheese, my chicken, my black beans. I can start building the enchiladas. The tortillas are softened nicely, and so I can put a little of the black bean, a little of the chicken, and some mozzarella cheese onto each one, and then just roll them carefully so they don't break, and into the bottom of my casserole dish. And just keep repeating that. Once I've got all my enchiladas into the dish, then I can put the sauce over the top. Now, normally we'd be making our own sauce, but I don't want you in these times of self-isolation to be driving around all the stores looking for tomatillas and hatch chilies and everything. So it's okay to use a jar of sauce, green chili sauce. You can use your favorite one. The one that I'm using is the one that I always use at home, and this one is incredible. It's got the right amount of tomatillos stewed with the onions and the hatch chilies in there. It's just a medium spice to it, and it's perfect. If you want to get this one, then click on the link in the description and you can order that one. Otherwise, use your own green chili sauce and then ladle it over the top of the enchiladas. What we've got to do now is put the sour cream on the top. Then it's going to go into the oven, 350 degrees, for about 25 minutes till it's nice and bubbly on the top and the edges of the tortillas are really crispy and gooey. I can't wait. It's had 30 minutes in the oven and it looks done. It's nice and golden crispy on the top. Oh, it smells so good, those chilies. And then a little sprinkle of fresh cilantro. Green chili chicken enchiladas. All that's left to do is to taste. This is always the best part. Look at that, nice and crispy, crunchy on the edges, beautiful, soft and moist in the center. This is one of my favorite dishes. That's delicious. If you're enjoying watching the videos, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know your favorite recipe and I can perhaps make that as well. Happy Cinco de Mayo. See you again soon.